All right, Shalom Israel first. On the wall, praise and glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Kakadash, the one the apostle, Elder Millstone, peace, taste, and 1/3 of Israel. And you saw the video on the screen, a bunch of niggas that were stealing crab legs. All right. And through that video, you see how far we've fallen as a people. All right. We used to be the top people on the earth, but now we have niggas that want to steal crab legs when you're not even supposed to eat that shit. All right. All right, Leviticus 11:9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, and the seas and the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales on the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. All right, so whatever has scales and fins in the waters, that you can eat. It's lawful. If it doesn't, such as crab, shrimp, pork, or pork is a land animal, but crab, shrimp, lobster, oysters, the whole nine. All right, and the Lord, He set it up to where these animals that you're not supposed to eat have a purpose. For example, roaches, crabs, lobsters, the whole nine. Those are bottom feeders. They help keep the ocean clean. Oysters filter out the water. All right, so now you have a lot of people complaining, oh, we need to save the earth, blase, blase, and then be eating the stuff that the Lord said not eat. How you going to take the Lord's instructions, the creator of, the earth, and he knows, he literally knows how he created everything. He said, don't eat that because it has a purpose. But you have niggas and a bunch of heathens that still want to eat it and complain about how, the earth is filthy. That's why you niggas just gotta go, all right? Let's see. It's Proverbs 1. Or actually, Jeremiah 4:22. There you go. All right, because our people are extremely foolish, all right? Jeremiah 4:22. My people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So you tell, these niggas delight in wickedness, all right? So what do you think the Lord, how do you think the Lord sees him? When it's countless, reproof, instruction, telling you don't do this, that, and third, get right, repent, this, that, and third, and you don't want to listen, nigga, you gotta go. All right, there's no other way around it. So that's why people. All right, Isaiah 26:9. With my soul have I desired thee in the night, yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. All right, that's what the elect are doing. All right, we're seeking the Lord willing, we probably the elect, but we're seeking the Lord early, so that way when the judgment comes, we're covered. For when thy judgments are in the earth, so when the Lord starts unleashing all this chaos, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. So there's no other way around it. There's no, well, I'm gonna do my thing, you can do your thing. Okay, well, we're gonna see who's right at the end of the day. All right, chiefly, these people, these wicked niggas out here, they think they could just go on, quote unquote, prosper in this world, which is not prospering. Just because you get a few dollars and you chilling, don't mean you on top. You still on the bottom, nigga. And it's just a matter of time for the Lord, swipe that rug under your feet. All right. These niggas have become so proud and comfortable in wickedness. All right. But the Lord, he got a cake bake for that shit. All right. Let me reread that last part. But when thy judgments are on the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. So these people are gonna want to start getting right when it's too late, when it's at the end. Proverbs 1 and 20. We'll read down this whole thing. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. All right, this is prophets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge? All right, so how long you gonna continue to live wickedly? How long you gonna, continue to be a nigga? All right, get right, basically, repent. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. That's what the Lord's doing through his men, all right? The videos, highways and byways, and, etc. It's the message is getting out. The message to get right is getting out. Majority of the world has, if not the whole world, has seen it already, all right? But people... but once you take a look at things from a spiritual perspective, obviously it's all spiritual, but you take a step back and look at it, you understand that only the elect are supposed to get it. 2/3 niggas are gonna act like 2/3 niggas. The Lord, he's gonna deal with them. All right. We have said it not all my counsel when under my reproof. I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So when hell starts coming upon you, and you was given this word, hey, get right. But you smack the Lord's hand. All right, well, this is what the Lord's going to do. I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. And they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Because you notice how, certain things come up when I'll just paraphrase it. But basically, in the time of affliction, there's forgetfulness of prosperity. In the time of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction. That's in Sirach. But basically, when hell comes your way, all that other shit, that shit, it just stops. All right, everything stops, and you just look, and the main focus point is whatever you're going through, whatever the Lord brought upon you. All right, so when these niggas are in a tough situation, then that's when they're gonna want to start, calling upon God and Jesus. They're gonna start trying to figure out the names of the Lord. They're gonna start trying to figure out the names, but it's gonna be too late. And that's why the Lord said, "Get right now, before the hell comes." All right. They shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. All right, so they like living in wickedness. All right, but you gotta understand the triumph, or the triumphing of the wicked is for a moment. Roughly paraphrasing. So all this wickedness is for a short time. All right, and there's a tad to pay at this. You don't just get away from all this and act like, oh, I'm a live prosperous my whole life. No, like, nigga, the Lord gonna destroy you, bruh. All right. 29th verse. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, they were none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So you sow, you sow, wickedness, a bunch of niggatry, the whole nine. And this goes for Northern Kingdom too. All Israel, all our people, majority of our people are wicked, all right? Except, the hopeful elect that try to walk in, the ways, but our people are wicked as hell, all right? Therefore shall they eat of their fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So there's a judgment to this. Judgment is not called judgment if you ain't do nothing. If you ain't do nothing, there's no judgment that's going to come upon you. But if you do something wicked, then the Lord, he won't, bring evil upon you, all right? That's just how this. If you do something good, you get rewarded with good. It's not rocket science, all right? For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of the fool shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. So that's why do you think we do what we do? We want to be covered in the times to come, especially if the Lord's bringing all hell. He's gonna bring a time like no other. But that's just that's another topic for another video. But that you just see the wickedness of our people. That's why the Lord said 2/3 are gonna go. All right. Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So 2/3 of Israel in America are gonna die, but the third shall be left therein, the elect. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined. It will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Bashem outside is my power. All right. Let's see if I can get some more scriptures. That's fine. Deuteronomy 9:24. You have been rebellious against Yahweh Bashem from the day that I knew you. All right. That's our people. People are wicked as hell. Ezekiel 2 and 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. So our people continue to go off, and our people don't take time to acknowledge Yahweh Bashem outside. Only that remnant is, all right, and that's what the Lord's dealing with. 4th verse. But they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus said Yahweh Bashem outside. And they, whether they will hear whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them. All right. So our people are going to continue doing wickedness. All right. But, when the Lord puts a halt to all that and, gives them, and once they get a reality check and, their life is, about to flash before their eyes, then shall they know a prophet had been among them. They're going to know that, oh, these men have been warning us. A warning is a message to basically get you out the way of the upcoming danger. All right, and the upcoming danger is the Lord bringing all the hell. He's gonna unleash chaos on this place. All right, and if you ain't right with the Lord, then you're not gonna be covered in the times to come. All right, unless the Lord have mercy. All right, but that you don't want to test the waters with that. You want to get right now, and repent. All right. So Lord willing, us was edifying. One of all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh Bashem outside, Bashem Kakadash. Till next time, shalom.